Today we have to discuss about software engineering. And software engineering nothing but first important things what is mean by software. When you have to see about that in what the software industry can do the works and what the people are working there, what type the coding is there, what the people are designing. Just we have to discuss about in software engineering. Software is a software program that, when executed, provide a desired features, functions, and performance. Data structures that enable program easily manipulate information, descriptive information in both hard and soft copy that describe the operate user program as a computer program, then data structures and documents and software hards. And already you know about the C, C++. In your first year, second year, know about and what is how we can write the programming, how we can make flow charts, and how the code is executed. So first important, what logic is behind when writing the program, and what expected result is there. So that is the concept of the software. That time what you need there, so computer program nothing but you what type the code is you can read the what the type of the program is required to design your software. You have to write the program in C, C plus VB, .NET, then PHP. Just this is a platform, and there is a required the backend nothing but what database is there. We want to connect there. So before that, first of all, just you can whatever thing is required. What is the essential factor is there. First of all, we can study and make your perfect. So that time we have to predict how many days are required that software, how many resources are required to make the software. All things are we have to study in a software engineering. What is software? Computer program associate documentation, software programs, software products may be developed and particular customers may be developed in general market. What are the attributes in good software? Good software should deliver required functionalities and performance to the user should be maintained dependable usability. What is a software engineering? Software engineering is an engineering discipline that concern with all aspect of the software production. So manufacturing company is already know about that. Manufacturing company has make a Coca-Cola, make a soft drink. So that time what the making a drink, then you can just that the company make a product inside the bottle and they sell out. So that is a manufacturing company and software industry. The same thing is do with the peoples. That time the people is required, the software developer is required, and then software tester is required, system analysis is there, project manager is required, and team leader is required. So these are the people are make the software. Means production company is different and software industry is completely different. So both the people are doing the different way to working. So that is the definition of software engineering. Software engineering is an engineering discipline that is a concern with all aspect of software production. All aspects nothing but it's required you should be what uh, program you can do that. So what are the design thing is required. So what means how we can design, how we can customer can understand. So this is the way we can do the your software. What are the fundamental software engineering activity? Software specification, software development, software validation, software evaluations. What is the difference between software engineering and computer science? Computer science is focused on the theory and fundamentals. Computer engineering is concerned with the practicalities of developing and delivering useful software. What is difference between software engineering and system engineering? System engineering is concerned with all aspects of computer-based system development, including hardware, software, process engineering, software engineering, a part of more general process. When software engineering, nothing but all aspect, nothing but when I use my computer system. when I using my laptop, when I using my tele means just I use a smartphone. So these are the things just we can do the work on that. So that time this all aspect is required to make your, then they require the internet connection. So with help of just we have to some creating the problem. So with help of we can sort with your internet connection. What are the key challenges facing the software engineering? Coping with increasing the diversity and demand for the reduce the deliver the time and develop the trustworthy software. Another challenge then, so when I make a software, so that time what I make a plan for that. I take the all the requirement, and on the basis I make a software, and after that you have to fix plan for that. So when I deliver there, how much money is required, all things I make a plan there. But due to the lot of making the problem, so it is difficult to deliver the projects. So the cost is increasing due to the reason of those having the tester, those having the programmer, those having the team leader. So that the salaries also make for that. So the those software industry so make a plan for the how much cost is required to that software and how many days is required. So these are the challenge. So many those having the developer programmer leave the job. So that is facing the problem the team leaders and project managers. So a lot of issues there. So that is the biggest challenge in a software development. What are the costs in software engineering? Roughly 60% software cost is development cost, 40% testing cost, customer software evaluation cost, oftenly exceeded development cost. What are the best software engineering techniques and method? While all software projects have to professionally manage and develop different techniques, appreciate a different type system. Example, games should be always and develop using the series of prototypes, whereas safety and critical control system require a complete analyzable specification to the develop. You cannot therefore say that one method is better than another. When the technique is there, when the people are meant in a C programming just make a table, so that people are make a logic. So the people are writing the biggest means the people are means to those having the developer what they're writing the 200 line of the code is there, a small program need to execute it. But there is that with help of small program within a 10 line we have to execute that code. So that is important, what techniques is there, what method is used to make a better software. So that time it is important that requirement is there, what are the requirement is there, the specification is important, and then we have to finalize which method is better. That is, we can say that which method is important for developing my software. What are the difference has to be made to in software engineering. Web has to lead to available software service and the possibility development high distributed service based system. Web based development lead to import advanced programming language for and software reuse. When just try to see the what is difference between the make a software in a with using the application software and web software. Previously people are using the VB that is basic VB. So people are writing the code, execute database using the SQL server. The people are using the Oracle, make a software. But what is that within that area we have to execute and install the software. But with help of the web software, just in at this time what the people are making the software in a PHP, then Java. So that time just you have to access with just you can put the URL, and globally you can access that software. So that is a web based as similar as a Gmail. The Gmail that all things are in USA, but you can access here. So that is the techniques of the web based. And that is normal application, just we have to make my software and use within that. As previous things there, the people are used in a banking system. Within a bank, the people are access and store the credit and debit system. But today, what is all are the people are connected. What we can say that core banking. So many branches in entire India, and as is a bank and HDFC in universally people are having the different branches in different country. How we can access? The people are accessing on the basis of your web base. That is a there is a improvement in software development. Mentability. Software should be written in such a way that so that it can evolve to meet the changing the need of customers. This is the critical attributes because software change is an inevitable requirement changing the business environment. The maintain is nothing but you have to deliver my projects. I deliver my software, and after that having the they need some changes. They want to make some changes. Same thing is via WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp there what just you send the messages, just you can send the videos. The upgrading nothing but today we have to call video call. That facility is available in a WhatsApp. That is we can say that new requirement. The previously one person just you can video call we can do with an WhatsApp, and today you can at least 5 member we have to do with an WhatsApp calling, normal call with help of the your WhatsApp. The previous is when it's launching the your WhatsApp, that time that facility is not available. But what the every time the need is changing, the software is changing. So that is a mentalities. Dependabilities and security. Software dependent include the range of characteristics, include the reliabilities is important. Trust is important. Then security and safety. When you use my software, it should be no as in a bank system. Those having the bank managers and those having the clerk handle the software. The customers come there, the people could not use there. Somebody can try to use there, so that time they make a soft given the security as a password using the fingerprint password. So it is the safely the people, nobody can access outside the people. Dependable software should not cause the physical, economic damage, event system failures, and malicious users should not able to access and damage the system. When another person means unauthorized person could not be used there, and the people are delete the your software. So that is that time is required the security. Efficiency. Software should not make a wasteful use of system resource as memory, processor cycles. Efficiency therefore include the responsive and process time and memory utilization. When we the using the software, so efficiency is also important. As a WhatsApp, just I call something, so automatically within a fraction of second is calling there. Then just in YouTube, just open the video, click on that videos, automatically open them. The inefficiency nothing but I using my software, so that time it could not be do the performance properly. So that time it is inefficiency. When doing the you are making the software, that time the efficiency is very important part. Acceptability. Software must accepted to the type of the users which design. This means that it must be understandable and user compatible with all the system that they are used. When my software to install, that's at that time I make a software industry make the software and they want to deliver to the customer. So that time that software install in a customer sites. So that is the acceptability, that is having the portability. So when you using software, any machine can be installed and properly working, that is called as acceptability. When when software a good software when we can design there, so that time what are the factor, what is the quality matrix is important. So that is the first is called as a reliability. So software should be reliable when I operate the software should be properly working. Scalability is nothing but you have to increase your scale. Portability is nothing but when I install my software, every can user and any machine can execute properly. That is called as a portability. Reusability nothing but I want to use many times. I make some changes, so I you reuse there. So that is reusability. Usability nothing. Just I use my software. That is called as usability. What is software engineering? Software engineering is an engineering discipline that concerns with all aspects of the software production, from the early stage system specification through to maintain the system after it has gone into use. Engineering discipline using the appropriate theories method solve the problem, bearing in mind organizations and financial constraint. When my using my software, so that an important there, what are the issues, what are the problems, how we can solve that. That is a keep it mind. So that time we have to make a plan for the to how to solve the problem, and what are the financial constraints are required. Constraint nothing but what financial amount is required, what need your computer system is required. You have to purchase something. All aspects of your production, not just technical process of development, is also project management and development of tools methods to support software production. When study about the software engineering, so that time you have to know the specification and maintain, and what the aspect is important. So all things you have to at least know about that. Software process activity. Software specification, where the customer's engine define the software that is a product produce and constraint on its operation. Software development, where the software is designed and programmed. What software validation, where the software is checked, ensure that is what customer is required. Validation nothing but I use something, so that time is valid for how many years. Software evaluation, where the software is modified reflect changing customers market requirement. Evaluation nothing but whatever the change is there, every time changes, make a make changes in and working for that is the evaluation. Means what we can say that previous time desktop application people are designing software, today web based, and recently the people are using the apps. I want to do the reservation of my railway plane, means airline. I want to reservation. So previous time what the make a web base, just open the sites and do that. But today we can use the apps. That is a Android system, install my Apple apps, and with help of that we can your reservation of ticket of your railway plane related your hotel, you can reserve that. So with have only the apps, that is your Android based. So these are the make a changes, that is the evaluation. Means the people are using the internet, you need a browser, you have to need a computer system. But today just we need just apps. With help of that apps you can do anything. When the people are design sites, so the simultaneous people are using the apps. With help of the apps, people are doing the all things are do the same like the web base. Software engineering diversity, there are many different types of software system. There is a no universal set of software technique is an applicable all these. Software engineering methods tools used depend on the type of application being developed, requirement of the customer's background of development team. Many company do not subscribe exactly any specific process. Rather they use a hybrid activity that fits their organization tools experience, and frankly that work for them. When doing the software project, so that time the team is very important there. The teamwork is important. Everybody having this different work for that. Someone can be design a software, someone make a coding, someone can testing, someone can analyze. These are the people are working the making the software. So in that way we have to study the software engineering. Rest of the things we have to discuss later.